She's simply awesome. She touched by me, it painted on jeans, and no hesitant, cause she was the green. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. Yeah. She said I was the type that she wanted to take. How do you do? Now we share the same dream, and our hearts be that one. No love to run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room, and I get so excited just from her perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore, and passion burns you like never before. I was in search of a change, just running my game, yeah. Love was the furthest from my mind, yeah. How do you how we share the same dream? And your heart is be that one. No love run. How do you now we share the same dream? Don't stop your heart, be that one. No love run. She's a queen, my baby queen.
Each point smokes a day. Knowledge ball in the eye. Table. Old national games. Everybody. Second, well, it's the Empire cricket letter, ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he go again, talking that shit. Been corners like I was a curve, I struck a nerve, and now you about to see this southern player serve. I heard it's not where you from, but where you pay rent. Then I heard it's not what you make, but how much you spend. You got me bent like elbows, amongst other things, but I'm not worried. Cause when we set up in the party like a mountain scurry, so go get your fucking time bar and you'll sack a nigga nickels. It tickles to see you start to be like Mr. Pickles. Danny Fat Stacks, B-I-G-V-O-I is that same motherfucker that took them knuckles to your eye, and that's right. To warn you not to test, but you don't listen. Give it a shout out to my Uncle Daniel, locked up in prison.
I told your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, girl. I told your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, girl.
Now, my oral illustration be like clitoral stimulation to the female gender. Ain't nothing better, let me know when it's wet enough to enter. If not, I'll wait because the future of the world depends on if or if not the child we raise gon' have that nigga syndrome. Or will it know to beat the art regardless of its skin tone? Or will it feel that if you tune it, it just might get picked on? Or will it give a fuck about what others say and get gone? The alienators, cause we different, keep your hand to the sky. Like sounds of blackness when I practice what I preach and don't lie. I beat the baker and the maker of the piece of my pie. Now breaker, tenfold, can I get some reply? Now everybody say,
hold your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, I hold your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Every day I sit while my nigga be in school, thinking about the second album at the dungeon, shooting pool like ES to the PN, cause we just to the BN to zone. I need him home, but I'm not married, carried a lot of problems around, being frustrated. And now I'm sitting at the end of the month, I just made it like you made the B team. And like your daddy's wife, you making it off. You heard the ATL, and so back the hell up off.
softly as if I play piano in the dark. Found a way to channel my anger, not to involve. The world's a stage and everybody got to play their part. God works in mysterious ways, so when he talks the dog, speaking to us, we be so sincere with this here. No drugs or alcohol, so I can get the signal clear as day. Put my clock away, I got a stronger weapon that never runs out of ammunition, so I'm ready for war, okay?
Hold your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, girl. Hold your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah, girl. How do you feel coming up as a nigga in the cash game, living in a fast lane? How for real?
Put your ass up, got a nickel hoping it's a rat about to pass up. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, trying to slide out and catch you at a club. Well, she got me feeling body talking shit to me, but I get caught for in the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then this is chance to a lady on the freeway. Police catch me if you can, but baby I'm a rider. Still I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. It's the international player with the passport, just like a ladder, bitch. Get you anything you ask for. It's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy, favorite of my homies when we floss on our enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed. People to hold me, pump some more weed, bump. You know me, I put you with a passion, been a long day, but I've been driven by a track in a strong way. Your body banging, baby, I love it when you're flowing. Time to give it to daddy, nigga. Now tell me how you flow. Tell me, is it cool to fuck? You think I come to talking my fool or what? Positions on the floor, it's like erotic. Ironic, cause I'm somewhat psychotic. I'm hitting switches on bitches like I've been fixed what I got. Up and down like a roller coaster. I'm up besides, I ain't quick until the show's over. Cause I'm about in and out just like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. Get the rockin' knees, nice full of the same. A living legend, you ain't heard about these niggas waiting out the days. The Lord's trying to use a motherfucker. Instead of trying to help a nigga, you destroy your brother. Worse than the others, feel with Mr. Bob Dole. You're too old to understand the way you can't go. You're late, so I gotta hit you with the hop back.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And this is the Rubber Match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And going for the Reds in this one, Logan Webb. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Makes the catch, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, fans love this lineup. It's exciting to watch because they score in bunches and are always in a good position to win. Pitchers need to hit their spots or it'll be a long game.
Here's Trevor Story now, 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. This one in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Hey! Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. See you later. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. His 18th home run of the season, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Nope, that's the ball.
Polanco with a couple of homers in his last game. Webb, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. They've hit another. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Brenton Doyle in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it, and that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 3, the Reds coming up. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting this one, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Comes up empty. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Inside.
Judge with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Ball in.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
The 2-1. And Judge spoils that one. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Stephen Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop from his knees. The throw. What a play. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Let's get back to business. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can make a big.
Back here in Cincinnati. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Spencer Jones digging in for the Rockies. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Back to the mound. He's got it. To first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8th, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Comes up empty. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire. But Boog Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners. So we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski will hit next.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they lead at 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Royce Lewis.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit for the Reds. That's the third. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogart.
Chopper right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Clement in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Good job to fight that one off. This one smacked out to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Jose Ramirez digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer at his first at bat.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Clement coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Rudder takes off. Ramirez at first, one gone. Quick move to first. Dives back.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Now time called at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one ripped right center field. Ranging back. Just missed it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Starling Marte in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. In time. Got him.
Batting ninth, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. That one missed. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Isaac Collins getting ready to hit. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Reds lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Out towards right center field. Cruz gets under it. And there's 1 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
Center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Zingy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. On the ground, right side. Quips it to Mountcastle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Spencer Jones. Just missed. Hey! Ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside. Nope. Outside. 3-1. That one lifted to left. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. And bottom 4, in now for the Reds, Aaron Judge. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offer is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. Ball. Ball 2. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Lewis in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Bounce to the right side. Clement slinging it to first in time. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball, that's high. Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
swings through that. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle takes it himself, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. In the air to left center. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 4. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bank rolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 out the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me.
And a knee-high strike to Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Reds down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Starling Marte up to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Starling Marte.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Marte retired. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my name from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young in the coast. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it's finished.
Now pitching for
Eric Miller taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Your Story now.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He had a big big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Porter Hodge getting ready to go. Engler also throwing. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Strike two. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That's a laser base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. Safe. Then it's 5-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs, runner at first. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. Now the 0-1. Here's the strike. 95 with that one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out. And
Polanco on the go.
Ball one.
Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Polanco coming around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
So up next, Spencer Jones. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Mountcastle.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single. Back to the top of the lineup, Isaac Collins, the next to hit for the Reds. Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one. A sensational double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
It's Aaron Judge now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. This one smoked on its way out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Kwan measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. That is the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Porter Hodge.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Jack Sawinski now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact.
Oh, that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for Colorado.
So back to the top of the order. Next for Colorado, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. 1 out, the runner at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. Kwan should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Hodge checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Sawinski stands at second with 2 gone. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. And here is Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second. 2 down. Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. A run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Roy Lewis.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but get smart. When you focus on the good, it plays a big part to making sure that you headed to take a big start.
And before the pitch, he steps off.
The curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
This to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ripped to right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
a new pitcher in the game, Anthony Bender.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. Liner snagged at first. Reds leave one. They're down 7-1. We go to the 8th. Kyle Schwarber up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
And there's one down.
Colorado, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one way inside. The Rockies up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder.
And now Terry Francona makes. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tim Meza.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Doyle in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over. Rockies are down quietly, and they're on top 7-1. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Reds DH. Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Hey! That's a ball. One tried to attack with the sweeper. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air right field, and that drops foul. Out to short. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Just missed.
Hey.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Isaac Collins.
Hey.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in there. He's safe.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Popped in the air out towards left center. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's 7-2. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit for the Reds. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Sanchez a snap throw, and he's back to first in time. Judge off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 7-2. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th. Spencer Jones getting ready to hit. Timeout asked for and given it. Late now. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Carlos Santana. In the air out to center. Cruz flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Colorado,
Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Man at second.
Hey.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Got him. Now 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Now into the game, Reese Hines. He'll out of left field. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not change. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground to first, Polanco steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts swings through that one. Wilson, in his 14th season, he features a 4-seam fastball. Clement over to Story for 1. Over to first.
No, he's
safe.
safe.
Up next for the
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
In the air, left field, and that's a foul ball. The Rockies leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.